Imagine you're walking home late at night. The streetlights are dim, casting long shadows that dance as you move. You notice someone behind you, their footsteps echoing yours. Your heart starts to race. Are they following you? What do? Don't worry, we've got you covered. In this video, we're going to walk you through exactly what to do if you ever find yourself in a scary situation like this. We're talking about the essential steps you need to take if someone is chasing you, so you can stay safe and get out of danger. Alright guys, first things first, stay calm. I know, easier said than done when someone's on your tail, right? But seriously, panicking is like hitting the fast forward button on danger. It clouds your judgment and keeps you from thinking clearly. You start making bad decisions, and that's the last thing you want in this situation. Think about it. If you were trying to solve a tricky puzzle, would you rather be freaking out or laser focused? This is kinda like that. Except the puzzle is how to stay safe. Take a deep breath, tell yourself you've got this, and let's move on to step 2. Okay, so you're staying calm. Awesome! Now quickly scan your surroundings. What's around you? Are there any open stores, restaurants, or businesses you can duck into? Remember, there's safety in numbers. What about potential hiding spots? A big tree you can get behind. A parked car to break line of sight. Anything that can put some distance between you and the person chasing you. We're talking about turning your environment into your own personal obstacle course. Think about it like this. You're the hero in an action movie and the city is your playground. Use it to your advantage. Every corner, every doorway, every parked car, it can all be used to slow down whoever's after you and buy you precious time. Chapter 3. Make some noise. In this chapter, we're going to dive into the importance of making noise in emergency situations. It's not just about being loud, it's about being heard and getting the attention you need to stay safe. Alright, time to turn up the volume. When you're in a dangerous situation, the last thing you want to do is stay silent. Silence can be your enemy because it allows the threat to go unnoticed. By making noise, you're breaking that silence and alerting everyone around you. Remember how we talked about safety in numbers? Well, making noise is an extension of that concept. When you're loud, you're essentially calling for backup. You're letting people know that you need help, and that can make all the difference. Well, making noise is like sending out a bat signal for help. It's a universal distress call that everyone understands. Whether it's a shout, a scream, or even the sound of a whistle, these noises can cut through the chaos and reach the ears of those who can assist you. Yell, scream, shout as loud as you can. Don't hold back. The louder you are, the more likely it is that someone will hear you and come to your aid. It's not about being polite or reserved, it's about survival. The goal is to attract attention and let everyone around you know that something's wrong. When people hear a loud noise, their natural reaction is to look and see what's happening. This can be incredibly beneficial in a dangerous situation. Think about it, if you heard someone screaming for help, wouldn't you turn around and see what was going on? Most people would, and that's exactly what we want. We want to create a situation where the threat is exposed and help is on the way. Most people would, and that's what we want. We want to create a situation where the person chasing you knows they've been spotted, that people are watching. This can be a huge deterrent because criminals don't want attention. We want to create a situation where the person chasing you knows they've been spotted, that people are watching. This can be a huge deterrent because criminals don't want attention. They thrive in the shadows, and by making noise, you're dragging them into the light. This can be a huge deterrent because criminals don't want attention. They want to stay hidden, do their thing, and get out unnoticed. By making a scene, you're disrupting their plans and making it much harder for them to carry out their intentions. They want to stay hidden, do their thing, and get out unnoticed. But when you make noise, you're forcing them to reconsider. You're making it clear that you're not an easy target, and that people are aware of their presence. By making a scene, you're basically shining a giant spotlight on them, and that's the last thing they want. So don't be afraid to make some noise. Your voice is a powerful tool, and in a dangerous situation, it can be your best defense. Chapter 4. Use obstacles to your advantage. Remember all those potential hiding spots we talked about earlier? They are not just theoretical, they are your lifeline in a real-world scenario. When you find yourself in a situation where you need to evade someone, these spots become crucial. Now's the time to use them. Whether it's a dense bush, a large tree, or even a shadowy corner, these places can provide you with the cover you need to stay out of sight. We're talking about anything you can put between you and the person chasing you. A parked car, a construction site, or even a playground structure can serve as a barrier. The goal is to create as many obstacles as possible to slow down your pursuer. Even a trash can. Get creative. Look around and use whatever is available. The environment is full of potential shields and barriers that can give you those precious extra seconds to escape. The key here is to make yourself a moving target. Standing still makes you an easy catch, but constant movement makes it harder for anyone to predict your next move. Zigzag, change directions, and keep your movements unpredictable. This not only confuses your pursuer but also makes it difficult for them to gain on you. And don't run in a straight line. A straight path is the easiest to follow. By zigzagging and changing directions frequently, you make it much harder for anyone to keep up with you. Think of it like you're playing tag, but the stakes are way higher. In a game of tag, the goal is to avoid being touched. In a real-life scenario, the goal is to avoid being caught. The stakes are way higher. Your safety and well-being are on the line, so every move counts. Make sure to stay alert and aware of your surroundings at all times. The more unpredictable you are, the harder it is for them to catch you. Unpredictability is your best friend in these situations. It keeps your pursuer guessing and gives you the upper hand. The harder it is for them to catch you, the better your chances of getting away safely. Use every trick in the book to stay one step ahead. And hey, if you can grab something to use as a makeshift weapon, even better. Sometimes having something in your hand can make all the difference. A heavy book, an umbrella, or even a rock. These can all be used to defend yourself if necessary. The key is to use whatever you have at your disposal. An umbrella, a rock, anything that can give you an edge. The goal is to create a barrier between you and your pursuer, giving you the opportunity to escape. Anything that can give you an edge. Remember, your safety is the priority here. Don't hesitate to use whatever means necessary to protect yourself. Remember, your safety is the priority here, so don't be afraid to fight back if you have to. Your well-being is the most important thing, and sometimes that means standing your ground. So don't be afraid to fight back if you have to. Your safety is paramount, and taking action can sometimes be the best way to ensure it. Chapter 5. Call for help. Alright, let's talk about the most important step: calling for help. In any emergency situation, the first thing you need to do is to ensure that help is on the way. This can make a huge difference in the outcome of the situation. If you have your phone, dial 911 or your country's emergency number immediately. This is the fastest way to get in touch with emergency services, who can send help right away. When you get through to the operator, it's crucial to stay as calm as possible. Tell them your location, what's happening, and what the person chasing you looks like. Be clear and concise with your information. The more information you can provide, the better. This helps the emergency services to understand the situation fully and respond appropriately. They might ask you additional questions, so be prepared to answer them as best as you can. But what if you don't have your phone? This can be a scary situation, but don't panic. No worries, there are still options. You can still get help even without a phone. Remember those businesses we talked about earlier? They can be a lifeline in an emergency. Head straight for one that's open and crowded. The presence of other people can deter the person chasing you and provide you with immediate assistance. Tell the employees what's going on and ask them to call the police. Most businesses have a phone and will be willing to help in an emergency. Remember, getting help is your #1 priority. Don't hesitate to ask for it. Don't be afraid to shout for help, bang on doors, or do whatever it takes to get someone's attention. The louder and more noticeable you are, the more likely it is that someone will come to your aid. The sooner you can get the authorities involved, the safer you'll be. Their presence can quickly de-escalate the situation and provide you with the protection you need. Always remember, in any emergency, your safety is the top priority. Don't hesitate to take action and call for help. Outro: stay safe out there. So there you have it, guys. Remember, staying calm, assessing your surroundings, making noise, using obstacles, and calling for help can make all the difference if someone is chasing you. These simple steps could save your life, so keep them in mind and stay aware of your surroundings. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to our channel for more safety tips. We're all about empowering you to stay safe in any situation. Until next time, stay safe out there.